Welcome to One Sharp Sword, cutting through to what matters most. I'm your host, Dr. Wayne Pernell, Dr. P, the exponential success coach, and I am in New York City in a beautiful, well-adorned hotel room, as you can tell. For those of you watching this, you'll be able to see it, how lively and colorful this is. For those of you listening to this podcast, it's a very drab, gray, tan, taupe, like, I don't know, brown. It's nasty. So I bring stuff with me. Behind me, I've got my dynamic leader sign. Out the window is Manhattan. There's an apartment building, an office building, I believe, and looking at the window, it appears it's been raining this morning. We are halfway through this year as I record this, and as you listen to this, you have to choose where you are in the year, take an inventory. It could be that you're halfway through. It could be more or less, depending on what time of year you're listening. The thing is, it's time to do an inventory because with so many months behind us and so many months that are opening to us, we don't ask, wonder what the rest of the year will hold. We ask, what am I going to bring to the rest of the year? And what am I going to create? What am I going to get out of it? What am I going to put into it? And that's why this episode is called Listening to Whispers. It's a topic that is so dear to me because a lot of times people give up on their dreams. They just do. They give up on that thing that they think they should, they give up on the thing that they want to do the things that they think they should be doing. And as soon as you are able to get back into choosing what matters to you, I mean, that's part of what this podcast is about too. It's, cutting through to what matters most. And what matters most is what matters to you. It's not about, can I do what's expected of me? It's about, what do I really want in this life? What do I want from this life? What do I want to bring to this life? And so it's really about stepping back. It's about your connection in the world and your connection outside of the world as well, kind of spiritually as well. It's really about where you're listening and what are you listening to? Because there's a lot of noise right now. There's a lot of noise. You probably know that. And if you've turned on social media, if you've turned on the news, if you've turned on anything, if you've talked to anybody, you know that there's noise. And it's all distraction. It's, there are bad things going on out there. What are you doing to build? And getting back to the topic, which is listening to whispers. Again, this is so dear to me. Here's the thing. We have put away those things that we think, those things that we want to do because we're doing the things we think we should be doing. And I'm not a huge fan of should, as you know. And there are responsibilities. Yes, we all have responsibilities. Yes, we all need to be taking care of the things that keep us stable. No one said stop being responsible. When you start going after the whispers, when you start going after the things that you dare to desire, you start listening to the things that are actually calling to you. For me, it's sort of like, over here. And it's like this over here, and you get pulled in a direction where it's amazing. You need to listen to the whispers. Remember that your passion is your purpose. What you are drawn toward is very likely what you're here to be doing. And so if that is, I don't know, I'm thinking about like what people get drawn toward. Sometimes it's doing a certain thing. Sometimes it's looking a certain way. Sometimes it's like, I just want this um, new shoes. It's like the latest fashion. Okay. Does that make you feel good? And when you feel good, are you more aligned in purpose? Or are you doing it so you feel good so that you get approval from others? That's different. That turns into a should. If you're like, oh my gosh, you know what? I need these shoes. They're the best thing ever. I'm sure they're going to be comfortable. And also, dang, they're pretty. But holy cow, look at the price. Um, if they're drawing you, take a look. Maybe. For some people, it's the latest watch. For some people, it's the latest car. For others, it's travel. So, what is calling you? The truth is, if you step into those whispers and you lean into them, you start to feed that creative part of you that says, wow, this is possible. This is possible. I can do this. I can have this. I can make this work. And that's where the responsible, the must be responsible, realistic, which is a word I can't stand. Nothing really clever came out of being realistic. So, responsible, yes, you have a family, you have a mortgage, you have all this stuff. Awesome. Pay attention to that. It doesn't mean you can't do kind of the yes and do both. Find a way to lean into the whispers, your passion again, your passion, the things that are drawing you, it reflects your purpose. Now, I've had people that I've worked with who have wanted everything in their life from a green egg barbecue to adding a brand new, completely different area um, of vocation. So a professional wanted to do something else in the healthcare field, but not just healthcare, more like Ayurvedic field, which is not usually combined. Fantastic, right? So leaning in, I wanted the barbecue, leaning in, I wanted to explore this and add this to my whole health presentation, leaning in. Um, what else? Who else? Uh, one of my clients just he wanted a Bentley. Awesome. Go get a Bentley. That's what you want. And what happened? He is leveling up absolutely everything in his life in order to be the person that has the Bentley. He got the Bentley first. And it's like, I love everything about it. And in fact, yesterday I got to ride in it. That thing is sweet. It sounds amazing. It rides amazing. And it's not about how do I be a commercial or consumerist or capitalist. It's more about when I lean in to the things I want, what does that make me? And it makes you think differently, right? Instead of, well, I'll get them someday, because someday is not in your calendar. So you can't keep putting it off. Don't keep putting it off. Start to lean in. I had a mentor teach me years ago, you make the decision first and everything lines up behind that. And absolutely, that's so correct. It's absolutely true. You make the decision first and then everything lines up behind that. Everything. I made a decision. Some of you know this. I made a decision to buy some ridiculous luggage. Not ridiculous to me, but in the grand scheme of things, I had luggage. In the grand scheme of things, I didn't need more luggage. That's not like, yes, I travel, but I didn't need to buy luggage. But this stuff for whatever reason, just really, really, really appealed to me. Okay, for those of you watching, you probably noticed there was a break. Poof, there's the luggage. For those of you listening, I put my luggage in frame so that you could see it. It's sweet though, right? It's like, it's not, it's a little ridiculous to be talking about. This is my rollerboard. I have bigger and littler. Um, but it's just cool. And and it's like, what? It's what? So what difference does it make that I got luggage? The difference is that I saw it from across the airport. This person had luggage similar. I'd never seen anything like it. And I'm like, wow, I'm really just drawn to that. I don't know why. I don't know why. And I couldn't stop thinking about it. And in my head, it's like, you have enough luggage. That's really expensive. You don't need more luggage. And then the other side of me is like, yeah, but it's really you. It's weird. To me, it's like art. To me, it's like traveling art. And the only reason I bring it up is like, I know luggage isn't for everybody. I know, I don't, I hold it up and I go, it's cool. And it's cool to me. You don't have to like it. What the point is that I feel good seeing it. I feel good having it. I feel good knowing that it's unique. And the truth is, every time I travel with it, somebody comments and goes, dude, that's kind of unique. And I've never seen anything like it. It's some of the coolest luggage, blah, blah, blah. I don't need the approval from anybody else. I need what it does to me and for me, knowing I have it. And that's the key, whether it's a watch or luggage or a new home or a new job or a new creative outlet. Maybe it's you've always wanted to play guitar. Maybe it's you've always wanted to travel to Portugal. It's like, yeah, all of that. Do it. You know, you make the decision first and everything falls into place. This is called listening to your whispers. Your desire is calling you. And when you step into that desire, and you may not even know what it is yet because you've been so busy being busy, but you've got to pay attention. Because once you do, it's amazing what happens. It's amazing what happens. We are driven to have control in our lives and everything has to be in place, but the thing is that if you're not listening to your desires, you'll never be in your purpose. A lot of people are still searching for, what am I here for? What am I here to do? What's my purpose in life? And the truth is, when you step in and you follow your desires, that is you living an authentic life. That is you listening to the whispers. That is you being driven by purpose. I have no idea what the purpose of my having different luggage is. I just know that it helps me step up and step in, and it feels different to me so that when I'm traveling, I am the exponential success coach. I embody it. I speak about it and I become a speaker, which, by the way, I'm here in New York. Again, another whisper. I live in California. Oh, wait, I live part time in New York. It's like I had this whisper years ago about being bi-coastal and stepping into big stages. And over the past 6 weeks while I've been here, I've been on stage in New York every week. That couldn't have happened if I didn't make the decision to follow that desire. I had to, right? And if I didn't, what would have happened? I would have been okay. My life would have been okay. I would have carried on somehow. It's not what any of us are here to do, is to carry on somehow. So the whole point of this is I really want you thinking about who you are and how you are in the world. What is it you can listen more to, right? What can you do to step in even that bit, even just that bit? What can you do to step in that bit closer to the thing or things that you desire? And you've got to have clarity about what you desire. So um, I'll close with this, and that is you deserve. You deserve to have the things that are whispering over here, over here, over here, right? Those things that are calling you over here, you deserve those. You deserve to step into those. You deserve to make the decision to make them happen for yourself. You decide first, and then the how shows up. And if you want help with this, I am running another 2-day retreat. It's called the Exponential Success Summit, and that is you can find out all the information at, guess where? exponentialsuccesssummit.com. So I invite you to explore. Love for you to learn more and more, and just reach out after you've listened to this. Tell me what your whispers are. Tell me what it is you desire and how you've stepped into it. What's been your first step, or what did you bring into your life? What are you bringing out of your life? Right. So good luck. This is it's a big, you don't need luck because you're making the decision. Like, it's a big step. All right. exponentialsuccesssummit.com. This is one sharp sword cutting through to what matters most. I am your host, Dr. P, Dr. Wayne Pernell, and I am the Exponential Success Coach. Again, look up Exponential Success Summit, and I will see you here next time. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being with me.